The following program contains views that are not those of WVTC, iNetworks Communications, their subsidiaries, affiliates, or financial supporters.
It's time to introduce you to Time, T-Y-M-E, the guy who is unique and multi-talented and confident. The mission, to satisfy clients and give them the best service possible. Time is a person who gives 100% and is always laser focused. It's from motivational speaking, acting, modeling clothes, fitness coach, a live radio show talking about living a healthy lifestyle for life. Time is also an author, and not to mention an ordained deacon. Time is also a businessman that sells furs, minks, and leather coats. Time is a role model for the world. His biggest talent? Giving. Giving is an art, and Time is a charity called Cheerful Giver. God loves a cheerful giver, which by now you have figured out that Time is very creative and loves working with his toolbox, aka his mind. If you need Time's services, contact 773-458-5084 or email thebody1 at yahoo.com. T-Y-M-E. It's time.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Dhat Girl. Happy Saturday morning to everyone. I am your host. I am SHOLANDA, and I am here this morning just to lift up, to encourage, and to motivate everyone that has found themselves in a sunken place, that has found their purpose and their goals and their desires in a sunken place. When I say a sunken place, a place where you feel like they're unobtainable, a place where you feel like you can't reach the maximum that God has created for your life, the place where you feel like you're always just missing something. I want to encourage you all this morning that you have got everything in you to do everything that you're created to do. God has put it on the inside of you. All we have to do is use it. And there's a phrase, you better use it before you lose it. I'm believing that that is so true. We had better use the gifts and the talents that God has given to us before we lose them. God is not a God who He takes things away from us. So it's not like He'll take it away from you, but you'll lose it. You'll get caught up into life. You'll get caught up into different things. And before you'll know it, you won't even remember the things that you were purposed to do in your life. So that's why we're here every Saturday morning, so that you will not lose what God has given you to use. I am excited this morning, you all. I woke up just thinking about how I have made it to the place where I am. And you all know I never do the me thing for me, but it is just to motivate and to encourage someone to know that I am no greater than you are. God loves me no more than He loves you. And if He can take me from the place where I was and bring me to the place right now where I am here with you guys on Saturday mornings to just to share with you, that God, He'll bring you to that place as well. It feels like my blouse is crooked, you all. I'm sorry. But I want you all to know this morning that you can rise up, that you can rise up into the place of your destiny. Where are you now? Where do you find yourself now? Where do you feel like you are right now? What do you feel like you need to be doing at this very point, this very moment, this very stage and phase in your life? Rise up from the doubt, rise up from the fear, rise up from the feeling that I can't do it. Rise up out of that place, because I told you all that everything you need is already on the inside of you. Everything you need to fulfill your purpose, you've already got it. Everything you need to encourage someone, everything that you need, you've already got it on the inside of you. I'll give you all a briefing how I never saw myself in positive positions. I never saw myself being like that person for someone. I never saw myself, although I was ordained earlier, probably about 2016. I was ordained as a licensed evangelist, and I was doing things, but I never actually saw it. I never actually believed that I belonged where I was. And it's really crazy how we can go through the motions, we can do things, but it is not until you really grasp a hold of really that thing that you're created to do that you'll be able to see it, and you'll be able to understand everything, every moment that led up until this point. So I want to encourage you all today to take a glimpse back. Don't get stuck back there, but take a glimpse back and look at the mountains. Look at the things that stood in your way. Look at the giants and the obstacles that stood in your path. Those things that were designed to kill, steal, and to destroy your purpose. Those things that were put in your way to suppress, to subdue, to overwhelm, to take out that girl that's on the inside of you. Look back and you'll be able to see that all along you had it in you. All along, I had this power, this strength on the inside of me, which is for me the greater He, because God is my everything, and I can do nothing without Him. So you have to get an understanding. What's your moving force? What's moving you? What moves you in this season of your life? What is it that will get you to the place and the point where you say, I'm not doing it. I can't take it anymore. I have to get up out of this place where I am. What is it? What is it that's going to get you to do it? Not only was it the greater He that's on the inside of me, but for me, it was my children. Lock in a focal point today. Let that be our thing that we leave here with on this morning. Lock in a focal point. What is going to be that moving point that's going to get you to say, I've got to rise up out of this poverty mindset. I have got to rise up out of this place of stagnation. I've got to rise up because I want everything that was created for me. What is going to be your point? Get it and lock it in the forefront of your mind, and do not deviate from that. Do not take your eyes off of what it is and why it is that you are doing what you do. You see, you move a lot different, guys, and I'm finding this and figuring this out. We move a lot different when we have a purpose. We move a lot smoother when we realize why we are doing something. You ever had someone to tell you, I need you to do this for me? Your next question is, okay, why am I doing that? What do you need me to do that for? Can you loan me some money? What do you need the money for? How many of you all have questions in your mind? Why am I doing this? What is this for? Why am I even feeling like this? What's the big deal about this? What's going to come out of this? I want you all to fulfill and to answer that question for yourself. I want you all to get into a place in your own mindset where you can think for yourself. A lot of times, you all in the world today, so much is happening, and it's causing us to, this is my belief, where sometimes we'll get off of our own script and we'll start looking on someone else's paper. We'll look on someone else's page. We'll look on what's going on in someone else's life. Have you ever been in school, and you know I was going to go here, where you find yourself cheating off of somebody else's paper only to realize they got it wrong? You're cheating off of someone else's script, and that person really don't even know what they're doing, but they do it and they make it look like they know what they're doing. So to keep you from going down someone else's wrong path with them, we have got to stay focused and look and listen and learn about our own selves. Learn about your own creation. Learn about your own destiny. Learn about why you are even sitting right here listening to me, either drinking your coffee, your tea, eating your breakfast. Why is it that this moment is happening? I know for sure that it is time for us to get up, step over everything that's in our pathway, step over the fear, step over depression, step over anxieties, and just rise up into the place where you were created to rise up to. I have a vision and I can just see right now an ascension happening right now. Everything that's on the inside of you, every heavy laden, every heavy burden, everything that is on the inside of you that is holding you down, if you get it in your mind and you put it there and you hold on to it, those things that are in your way, it will begin to lift up off of you. It will begin just to supernaturally rise up. You'll wake up one morning feeling like I can rise up high like the plane. What is the Andrea Day? I think that's her name. I was listening to that song and it's saying, I'll do it for you. I can rise up for you. Well, how about you sing that song to yourself? How about you tell yourself, I'll rise up for you? Talking to yourself. I give you permission this morning to hold that conversation with yourself. I give you permission this morning to get up and get in the mirror or just begin to tell yourself, I'm going to rise up for you. I'm going to rise up for you so that you will no longer feel lack, so that you will no longer feel fear, so that you will no longer feel like you're missing out on something. I'm going to rise up for you. I'm going to get up. I'm going to start the business plan. And why am I going to do it? I'm going to do it for you. Now, remember, you're talking to yourself. Why am I going to get up and start pursuing the grants and the loans and going after the purpose, what I feel like is my purpose? I'm doing that for me first, because anything else, like I said, I thought, and let me correct myself as I'm thinking now, I thought I was doing it for my kids, but you can't do anything. You can't give anybody anything. You can't be anything to anyone until you realize you. So we have to do things on purpose for you. Get you in the forefront of your mind this morning, not nobody else. Think about yourself. Again, I give you permission to talk to yourself, and then I give you permission to be just selfish. Just be selfish today. Today is my day. Everything that I do, everywhere that I go, I'm doing it for me. Not because someone else wants me to do it, not because I think it's what somebody needs, not because I want to help. Ladies, we are great nurturers. We are great helpers, because we were created to be the helpmeet to our husbands, and we were created to be nurturers by nature of our children. Well, I think in this time we can take a break. We have got to a point where we're going to break if you don't take a break. You will break if you don't take a break. And you'll realize sickness will wake up inside of you instead of your purpose. You'll realize that aches and pains in your body will wake up inside of you instead of your purpose. No, 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 no. We will no longer sit back, ladies, and just do everything for everyone else and enduring the pain of not knowing what I should be myself. But I'm just going with this flow right here, but I really wish I could be doing what makes me feel good. Well, you have permission today. I am walking in authority this morning. I'm telling you all what you can do. I'm encouraging you to get up and to rise up. Rise up for yourself. Rise up to know that you know that you know that this time it's different. This time I'm winning. This time I'm going all out. This time I'm maximizing my moments. This time, whatever it is that you need, this time when I go back to the doctor, I'm going to be healed. This time when the doctor takes me off of medication, I'm not allowing anyone or anything to take me back into the spirit of sickness, into the place of sickness, you all. We have got to get ourselves to the place where we're rising up and we're not going to come back down again. And then when we do, God, we're going to land into a place that's higher than we have ever been before. Go up high, go up higher, because where you are right now in the shallow, you can be wiped out. You see, the waves, the tides can get to you when you're down low, but get up high. And you see the surface when they get up high in the middle of the wave, it's like they get in their zone and they're able to control their balance. They're able to keep their flow. They're able to sail on and to flow on with the wave. When you get on top of that wave, when you get on top of that fear, when you get on top of that anxiety, when you get on top of that depression and that low self-esteem, you're in control for that moment. You're in control of yourself. Get up there this morning so that you'll be able to stay the course. Get up there this morning in your mind. Build yourself up. I'm telling you all, every morning we need to have some kind of affirmation. Every morning, if it be a song, if it be a motivational speaker, if it be a quote that you've come up with for your own life, we need to speak it over our lives daily so that we will not get washed away with the tide, so that we will not get washed away. I heard of a story that was so sad recently. A mother and her two daughters, they were at the beach, and a wave came and it swept one of the babies away. And then the other sister went to try and get that sister, and it swept her away. And when the mom went to try to rescue her daughters, it swept her away. And all three of them passed away. You don't want to be in a position where every time I turn around, something is sweeping me away. You don't want to be in a position where everything that I have that is near and dear to my life is being swept away, and I'm feeling dead. I'm feeling lifeless. I'm feeling helpless. I can only imagine that that was the emotions that was going through that mother's mind when she was trying to get to her babies by any means necessary. That thing took over. So I was so grieved, because I can only imagine, as a mother, within a split second, you're going to react and you're going to move to try and save your babies. I need you all to do that for me this morning. I need you all to tap into your motherly instinct. I need you to tap into that nurturer that we were gifted with, that we were created to have and to possess. I need you to go after your babies, just like that mother went after her babies. I need you to go after them so that they will not drift away. Go after your dreams so that you will not lose them. Go after it. Go after it, you all. You can get to it. Timing and purpose is everything. It's everything. And it was in my thoughts when I heard of such a tragic thing that happened. Where were the people that were around her? Why wouldn't anyone help? They said because the waves was too hard. It was too strong for them to get to. It was too strong for them to get to them. Don't get out into the deep alone where nobody can come for you and rescue you. This is what procrastination does. This is just my theory, my take on it. Procrastination puts you in a position where you're unreachable, where your goals seem like they're unreachable, like they're unobtainable. But you have to be in a place, you all, where you can rise up above the tides, where you can rise up above the waves called life. You got to take your mind up, 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 up. I always say that. You have to go up higher. You have to. In this season, we're not going to make it staying right there, just focused and just looking at it. We're just looking at our troubles. We're just looking at things just happening. You're just watching it go by day after day. And it's causing you to get out into the deep, deeper and deeper, where you will not be able to reach out and to grab the gifts and the talents that you have. I'm telling you all, I have a friend and they always say there's so many smart people in the cemetery. Well, I refuse to allow my gifts and my talents to be buried in the cemetery when God decides that it is time for me to go. Nope. I want to be found using the gifts and the talents that was given to me. You all, I hope you're feeling this. I hope you're vibing with me on this morning, because this is just real talk. The only way it's going to happen is if you get up and you make it happen. The only way it's going to happen, God can send, God can bless, God can do it. God can hear and answer your prayers, but you have got to be a willing participant of your progress. You have got to be a willing participant of your prosperity. You have got to participate in it in order for you to receive it. Participate how? Do different. Participate how? Think different. How do I think different? What do you mean think different? Put your mind in a place that's high above doubt. Put your mind in a place that's high above failure. Failure cannot be an option. I think that's Billy Osbrook that says that. Failure is not an option. Put yourself in that mindset that, nope, not this time. I'm not losing out. Not this time. I'm not going backwards. It will prosper this time. It will fulfill its purpose in my life this time. Those things that held you back, guys, step over them. And if you need to, if you can't get your foot up that high, just step on it and crush it. Destroy it, that it can't even follow you anymore. You do that through prayer, fasting, prayer, praise, worship, reading books, attending seminars, getting under the leadership of someone that has done what it is that you're pursuing to do. Get in, like you're watching me on Saturday mornings, get in where someone can tell you that bondage and baggage had them down, but no longer are they down, but that they are free in this season in their lives. Get into a place you are where you surround yourself with positive people, places, and things. Run from those things that latch onto you and pull the life out of you. Run from those people that every time you turn around, it's an argument or something combative coming against you and your purpose. Run from those people that every time you turn around, they're downloading their troubles and their pains on you. The only way we're going to get to where we're supposed to be in this season, in our ordained time, this is again just my belief, we have got to rise up and focus on you. I give you that permission this morning to be your only focus, because you're no good to anyone else if you're out there in the deep with them. You're no good to anyone else if you put yourself in a position where you can't even reach yourself. Ooh, that was good. Are you reachable? Can you even reach your own self? How am I going to come on here every Saturday to reach and motivate somebody, and I can't even reach and motivate my own self? We've got to understand that, and I believe that so many people are out here false flag, and so many people are out here just going through the motion, going through the flow, pretending that they are something that they're really not. It's a difference. Oh my God. It's a difference when you're no longer pretending. How do I know that? Because I've been there and I've done that. I've walked in those shoes again, that I felt like I was just doing it because it's what I was brought up doing. So I just needed to encourage you all this morning to rise up, get up there, get up there. And when you get up there, you're going to be, man, I should have did this a long time ago. It took me this long and it's been this easy all along. Yes, that's a deception trying to get you to sit back because of being afraid. No, get up, enjoy, live your life, move until you do not even know where you're going. Well, I don't want to move until I know where I'm going, because that means you're in a good place. If you know everything that's going to happen, you can plan out and you can try to figure it out on your own. But when you're elevated into the place of the unknown, when you're elevated into a place where, oh, well, okay, I'm here and I don't know what in the world I'm about to do next. That's when you're out of your own self. That's when you're out of body and you're into a zone that you're about to go to places that you have never known, places that your mind only imagined, places that you only saw on TV. You're about to go on platforms. Your product is about to go on shelves that you only envisioned that it would be on. When you go into Jewel's or you go into Mariano's You see people's products there, and you're like, man, I know I can bake. You're getting ready to go into places where you've seen your product, and you're going to be like, man, how did I even get here? When you rise up out of fear, when you rise up out of negative behavior, when you rise up and get into a place of discipline, you will find yourself in those places and you will not even know how you got there. I told you all before, I'm in a place where I have completed my music projects. It's now in the process where the world will hear my music that was downloaded into me, that I wrote the songs, music that God gifted me to be able to sing to the world. And I'm really trying to remember even how did I even get started? Where did the desire to record even come from? I don't remember, because I allowed myself to rise up out of the fear of what someone would think. I've allowed myself to rise up out of the place and the mindset that I couldn't do it, that I was too old. You should have did that way back then. I don't even remember that anymore, because I am in a place where it's the unknown. Where's the music industry going to take me? I don't have a clue, but I'm just going because I'm in it now. And anytime you find yourself in something, anytime you find yourself that you have obtained some things, be in that place, be in that thing to win it. Be in that place, be in that thing to take it all. I've accomplished a lot and I've done a lot, but I have to admit to you all this morning, I have not maximized my moments. But guess what? Last night was the last night I laid down as a lacquer. Now, this morning, I am a maximizer. Tell yourself, put in the comments for me on this morning. Give me some love. Share this if you know it in your heart on this morning. What is today? September 3rd or the 4th? If you know that on today that you are a maximizer, put it out there. Let it be known. No longer do I do things. No longer do I do things and I stop. No longer do I go halfway and not complete it. No, where God is taking us, where divine intervention has shifted us to, we're in a season, you all, we have got to rise up. We have got to fulfill, because there's someone that needs us. There's somebody that needs to see you make it. There's somebody that needs to see you rise up. There's somebody that's waiting on you to pass them the baton. The race is not given to the swift nor to the strong, but it's given to the endurer. It's given to that person that can get up and rise back up again. It's given to that person that can watch other runners running past them, but they don't stop. They don't stop. They keep on running until they make it into the finish. And when they look back, they have passed everybody that they saw running past them. They've already passed them, and they are the winner. How many races have you been in? How many people have you saw running past you? How many people have you saw getting promoted on their jobs? Don't trip about that, because you have something greater. You have something greater on the inside of you. And you're going to look up and you'll own the company. You'll look up and you'll be over the department. You'll look up and everyone will be looking up to you. And you'll wonder, how did I get here? You got there because you got up. You got there because you decided, I'm going to rise up and I'm going to maximize my moments. That's it. That's all I have for you all this morning. But I hope that was a mouthful for someone. I hope it was a game changer for you, like it is for me. In this moment, I feel so light. I feel so free, because I am going to maximize my moments from this moment forward. You are next Saturday, I will be 54. It's my birthday, and I'm excited. I'm excited about my next. I'm excited about the next year. That what am I going to do next? So again, I've been your host, Sholanda, and I hope you all have been fed this morning. I hope you all have received what it is that came out of my mouth, because I only give you what I know works. I'm not going to give you something that I heard that I don't know. I'm going to give you what I've tried and what I know that you can do, and you can get up. get up in your mind first. You have to get up in your mind in order to get up and do it physically. You have to wake up in your thoughts. How do you do that again? You have to get yourself a prayer life. You've got to get a place where you get in and you read who the creator is to you. You read it and you study it and you get it in your heart so that when things come, you'll have it to feed on. You'll have a step to step up on to get you high up, to get you to that place, that level where you are going to maximize and obtain every goal that you have set out to obtain. You can and you will do that in this next season of your life. You all, again, I am Sholanda. I have been your host. Starting this month, we're going to start doing Dhat Girl live. I have a location where we'll meet every third Friday night. I'm so excited about this. And we'll just have fun. We'll do what we do on Saturday mornings, but we'll be up close and in person where you'll be able to come. You'll share your gifts. You'll share. You see, I'm not the person that I feel like I can't learn. So we'll come together to network with one another, food, fun, games, and we'll just have fun every third Friday of the month. This Friday, this month is going to be September 15th, and the address is 3318 Ridge Road. That's in Lansing, Illinois. You can call me or reach out to me on via Messenger. It's my name, Sholanda Boland, if you want more information, or you can join me on Facebook. It's also my name, and you'll see the flyers there where you'll be able to get more information. Plan to attend, plan to join me. I'm looking forward to meeting those people that are here with me on Saturday morning. So I will see you guys next Saturday, as well as I will see you on Friday, September 15th. That's at 7 p.m., 3318 Ridge Road in Lansing, Illinois. Guys, until next time, you have a great, wonderful, blessed Saturday morning. And remember, you have the permission today to be selfish. You have permission to go out and to rise and to move past all of those things and situations that's trying to hold you hostage. Get up, rise up, and go and do you and be great. Until next time, later. You guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you later.
Views made on the preceding program are not those of WVTC Radio, iNetworks Communications, or their financial supporters.
Winning victory through Christ. WVTC Allsip Chicago.